That's enough. That's enough of that. How we all doing? Woo! It's time for some Dead Space.
Who's your daddy?
We're going deep and we're going hard.
I don't give a shit!
Stoic is a single grinds at Alpha Chad, the most boxing streamer
on
this and all no cap, and a true Rizzler.
Let's go let this play out. I owe you an uwu, Bailey. Uwu. All right, there's so many people out in here they need to shout out. You all should just follow each other and consume each other's content. And then when you're finished consuming each other's content, then look forward to additional content to consume. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's going to give it the cursory 3 seconds that it needs in between commands in order to do the thing with which it has been coded by God via man to do, which is to bring attention to some of the most talented people this side of the digital streaming space on the Twitch platform. Shout out Bama Kumi. We're almost there. Still have a couple more people to shout out. Shout out. Bailey Jameson is the next one. Give it a couple seconds. There's that one. Who else? Tia absolutely needs to get shouted out. Varia. Everyone has unique personalities. Everyone has unique aspects to them. Everyone has unique skills that they bring to the table. So everyone should just follow everyone. How about that? Or is B movie? It's not. I'm not playing B movie. I'm not encroaching on Franny's territory. I'm not going to do it. Okay? Like I said to him in a private message on Discord, I'm not going to play B movie because then everyone was going to be like, hey, you're ripping off It's Franny B. You're trying to take from his brand. And I'll say, what brand? And they'll say, I'm playing bad games for fun. And then I'll say, you're insinuating that B movie is bad, which according to IGN, it's not. I think it got like a 6.9. Nice. And I don't have it in me to ban that many people. There is no, it's what seems to be no sound. I assure you there is sound. I've just not clicked into the window. I have played Dead Space before in a couple of different ways. I'm gonna get this out of the way first. I played Dead Space, the original 1 and 2, about 8 million bazillion times. Somewhere in that metric. And it's one of the few games that I've played over and over again when I had the choice to play other games that I knew were good, that were new to me, or whatever the other reason was. It was just so good. I just had to keep playing it over and over again because I love the atmosphere. The only thing that really bugged me was the fact that you were like a fucking task chauffeur for everyone else while they were allegedly doing stuff and like smelling their own farts in other parts of the ship. And you could argue that away and be like, well, he's an engineer. It makes sense for him to go around and fix things. I get it. It just felt like the other NPCs were just like fucking around and dying, and that was what they brought to the story. So we're gonna be playing Dead Space until it's beaten or the algorithm tanks. Okay, because while I love Dead Space and I'm committed to playing it to the end, if it's just me, that's probably time for me to rotate it out for something else. And to keep you sated, okay, if the goings gets tough for any reason, like if it gets too spooky for you, you're allowed to hold my hand exactly once per stream, okay? And that's collective. Okay, so one of you has to choose to hold my hand. It can't be all of you all at once or one at a time. Like I need one hand free for activities, if you know what I'm saying. Shout out the Nespa, suck it. Shout out, does he look at chat? No, obviously not. Noise. B movie isn't a B movie. Is this the remake? It is the remake. I swear we could plot something so evil so it would completely miss it. I sell Stoic's organs on the dark web. Joke's on you. I don't have any organs, as far as you're aware, because you know, I'm like a stinky robot man or something. So it says that we're gonna be doing hard mode, okay, which is true. But I'm gonna start it on impossible. If I'm able to beat impossible mode, then it means that I get a bespoke special armor and weapon. And you know, who's to say that I'll ever see it or use it? Because I'm not playing this again for a long time, but it'll be neat for the next time they get it. It has the same damage settings as hard difficulty. It's exactly the same. It's like an Iron Man thing, where autosaves are disabled. There's only one save slot available. There's one life. If you die, it either asks you if you want to restart, or it defaults you to hard difficulty if you choose to continue from there. I'm not Iron Manning this, chat. I'm just not gonna do it, because even though I'm extraordinarily familiar with the original, the remake is gonna do stuff that I'm not gonna expect, and all it takes is one of those blasty arm boys to appear from a vent behind me to end things. So I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna start in impossible mode. This is an extremely difficult mode aimed at elite Dead Space veterans. Ooh, that's me.
I don't give a shit!
While playing in this mode, you will have one life and one save slot. If you lower the difficulty, you will not be able to go back to impossible mode during this playthrough. Completing the game in the impossible mode will earn unique rewards. Do you wish to continue? Hell yes. Send me. Send me, big boy. There's one large organ. Parts then. Yeah. I got all sorts of crazy parts. You know what I'm saying? Even though I put this into windowed mode, I noticed I can't during cutscenes. I ain't reading all that, so I'm sorry that happened. And or congratulations. I want to press the snooze button. You're gonna lose sound for a second while I press the snooze button. It's just gonna be like that.
I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
I did audio balance this.
Everything. I just wish I could talk to someone.
But it's hard.
It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
You're dying at the end? Not true.
My thanks for thy sterling
50 is the
efforts.
minimum? Yeah. Thanks for the 50 cents. Or more accurately, like 45 cents. Appreciate it. Thanks, bud.
VTuber is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls.
Oh, you also get to look around.
Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you.
People are saying that
My girlfriend over here.
that Isaac looks like if you put Adam Sandler through like an AI generator.
Here we go. Nice.
I could see it. They did a good job of revamping the intro cutscene and everything.
To an independent miner.
Memento Mori's motherfuckers.
Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in
Nespa.
CEC history. Some prospecting teams.
This is a family-friendly environment, allegedly.
Now, where is she?
I'll have you keep the expletives to an absolute minimum.
There.
Missy.
Confirming visual
Get out the
contact with
ruler and I slap my own hand with it.
What a beauty.
Sorry.
Biggest planet cracker in her class.
No, you can.
It looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark?
You're a VIP.
should be
You
able
can
to
do
see
whatever you
running
want.
lights.
Yeah.
You can even kill a man
I'll get
if
us
you
into
want,
the healing range. Someone's
or
gotta
a
be
woman,
looking out for
or
us.
anything sentient.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
Just don't do it in front of me.
chances, huh?
Just take it out back
Is that why you were digging
with the
into my
others.
personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
What I just told you was a lie.
Ran
This is not a
standard
family-friendly
CEC
environment.
background
I've been
checks.
told by 2 people across 2
Wanna
separate
work in the big
occasions
leagues, you have to play ball.
that I am cozy
We're in alien
or
range.
wholesome. And while I see it occasionally,
USG Ishimura. This is the emergency.
the general
release
atmosphere
USG
of my
Kelly.
streams is so
Come in,
whiplashy
Ishimura.
that it's definitely like a
Ishimura.
basically
you
like a
come
roulette
in. This is USG Kelly.
on like a 5-minute, 10-minute interval.
Full communications platform.
Cozy, that's what's been said.
Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
They say somebody told me, and this is a 3rd instance. Somebody told me that they like listening to my voice because it relaxes
Sounds
them.
like their communication array is busted. Maybe,
So if you
broken
wanted
encoder.
to, you could
Daniels and I can handle it in 48
throw a
hours
3rd
max.
adjective into the mix.
Like Gives you
cozy,
time to catch up
wholesome,
on
Yeah,
relaxing.
I hope so.
Jen, Johnson,
Let's go.
How's my mic? Oh crap! That's not good.
Daniel.
Not with the pics you send me. Well, those are for stream.
Coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light.
Maybe it's more
Light
Stoics
slow us
cadence
down.
and word choice and tones. Tia's getting it. Thank you, Tia. You got my back. Oh no, what's going on? This sucks. Oh, this is so bad for me. They did a good job. They couldn't guarantee that you would be looking at Isaac's face. He looks sufficiently confused.
Johnston.
He's looking around. He looks exasperated from getting up. So this is exactly how I look getting up from bed every morning from my 9 to 5.
What the fuck's going on with
Confused,
That guy has some
agitated,
death trap.
Better attitude
exhausted,
repairs us.
slightly alarmed.
Jen, what's our day?
Oh my god, look at this cozy cutscene. It's so
Got a
cozy.
fire in one of the stabilizers and
Look at this steam coming off. It's kind of like a hot springs in here.
could be worse, but not by much.
And let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly.
If you're annoyed
Send
by
a
me
medic.
talking over this,
Everyone
I
else,
apologize.
with
You have what appears to be 5/6 of subtitles to look at the bottom. Looks like Adam Sandler fuses Saul from the hit show Never Call Saul. Never Call Sal. Yeah. I don't know if you ever see his face again after this. Okay, bud. We made it aboard the Ishimura, but we need to find the flight crew, and Johnson needs a medic. Where the hell is everyone?
Hurts like hell. But have I worse? You go on. I'll get it strapped up.
Yep, no problem. I will be right back. I will be right back. I will be right back, Johnson. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna go get some help. Get the ship patched up.
This, Isaac. You go get help. I'll hold
Say
the
no
fort.
more. You just stay right there and don't move a G-dang muscle. Games have ruined me. I kept pressing the F key to try to pick up the thing. To Zach Hammond from XXXXX. For your request, what we could find on those specialists they sent for the repair mission. Isaac was born to... Overall, Isaac's more qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura. I talk politics over religion, though. I couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Darlson swears by her. Apparently she's on the mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, who am I to argue? Chat, I have something to show you. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna ask you, at least one of you, to I'm probably gonna remember. Okay, I'm gonna preface it by saying that I'm probably gonna remember. But if we get raided at any point, please say play the movie, Funny Man, play the video, whatever, and make me aware that this is a new option available to me. So because of the human condition, you have about 5 seconds maximum before somebody raids in, and you've already lost that person. They've already closed out of their tab because their favorite streamer has got to bed. So I have about 5 to 10 seconds to make an impression on them that gets them to wait just long enough to slightly increase the chances that I'm going to capture them like a sphere from Pal World. Okay? Is that your yes, it's in my channel trailer, but it's sped up twice as fast. It's literally twice as fast. I thought about making it 3 times as fast, but, you know, then you wouldn't actually be able to intake anything. I think it being sped up works slightly in my favor because it's just so jarring to get instantly hit with that. And jarring and confusing and exhausting and occasionally funny is kind of my brand. So, repurpose resources is just smart. Thank you for that.
as well get signed in.
You don't have to tell me sweet lies like that. I appreciate you. All right, we have entered what I like to call the bone zone. Because you don't know it's coming, but it is.
Synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from acting
They
chief
do a good
engineer
job in
Jacob
Dead
Temple.
Space of giving you
Location?
canonical reasons why you should be able to do
Employee
things.
not found.
Everything makes
I can't read
sense.
security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
I'm sure it's just standard issue shit. You know how these old planet crackers are and all. They just be fucking up all the gosh dang time. The volleyball or basketball courts are always losing gravity. I hate that. Although I'm not really like a fan of interfacing with like small children anyway. Is this holding a baby? I'm sorry if this is a hot take, but holding a baby triggers my fight or flight response pretty much instantly.
No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
God's sake. That security console's still working.
All right, we're gonna go over this. Do you here? I'm a coward. I'm just gonna do the manage poll. Read, because this is gonna slow down the game considerably if I do this, but I also don't mind doing it. Read logs. Yes. Yes. No. I don't know. Lamau. Okay. We're gonna set this for 3 minutes because that's all we're gonna need. Tell me if you want me to read the text logs or not. I'm gonna skim this one.
If I can figure out
Okay,
what
never
it's
mind. Never mind. Let me go back to it again.
Isaac, try that security console.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Imagine a world where basic resources like fuel, ore, metals, and ice are hard to come by. Imagine if humanity's needs were entirely dependent on the nearly extinct resources of Earth and the dwindling supplies of the colonies. Enter the Ishimura. Named after the blah blah blah, nobody cares. At her inception, the Ishimura was hailed as the savior of the colonies. She was created to mine and process asteroids and small moons with remarkable efficiency. At 62 years old, the Ishimura is still in remarkable shape. If it is ships like the Ishimura and the dedication of men and women who crew her that built the Concordance extraction operation into the trusted, dependable resource provider that it is today. Wow. Wow. I usually just insult the people who are in the raid. Yeah, they stay or leave. Yeah, but Franny, you're kind of like the chaos element though, which, you know, which fits. I'm like, you know, I'm like a paragon of like justice and order or whatever. I think. I don't think that's necessarily true. Gonna read this, skim this, never mind. Created a mime, you say? No voice acting, not important.
Guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull.
I'm gonna foreshadow you. I don't think that I'm gonna need to hear their voice actors for much longer. Huh? I don't think that's gonna be a concern. This is why you have subtitles. I mean, granted, I'm blocking about 10% of it, but
Quarantine activated.
is this loud enough, chat? Is it too quiet?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
It's about where I guestimate is a comfortable sound volume for you. But when it comes to new games, it requires a little bit of tweaking on the fly.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators on.
Yeah, those are perfectly normal sounds for sure, dude. Oh my god! Look at how good those pulse rifles are. It's so good. Like right now, it seems like super fucking loud for you. Oh my god, a goop monster! Read logs, one answer, no. Got it. I'll skim them. Because sometimes they have cool stuff on them. That last one was just an advert. And the first one, you don't need to know anything about Isaac except he's an engineer, and that's why he do be doing the things that he's doing. I would like to activate my stomp, but I have to listen to this exposition. Oh wait, no, I have to pick up the thing. That's right. I'm a gamer. Balance seems to be good so far. Wait, is this guy from Fortnite? I don't know. Did they do Dead Space in Fortnite? Cut off their limbs. Spoiler alert, we get told 10 minutes later, like 3 different times, to cut off their limbs. So if you're not familiar with Dead Space, you have to... The fulcrum of the combat mechanics is that you have to cut off their limbs. And you can also grab them and send them flying back at them, and it's all about ammo conservation, which is going to be important. And all that. We also get our stomp back, and you can stomp bodies, like this poor guy here. For bits and bobs and trinkets and baubles. The likes of which you have never seen or will see again. This is a really unpleasant sound. Let's change that.
Stoic is bar none the most skibbity-riz robo-bro on this planet or the next. He's so phantom tax. Ooh.
He's probably fine. That guy just needs to go to the bathroom. He's just really constipated. What are you bitching about, dude? Oh, sorry, you weren't loaded in yet. Now, sometimes, chat, they're gonna lie to you. Oh, I don't have my telekinesis thing. They're gonna wake up. Always crush the bodies, always double tap. If you've taken away anything, chat, truly anything from Zombieland, it's to always double tap. That proves especially true in this here video game. Sometimes they're gonna come through the vents. Sometimes they're gonna give you little spookums like that. Oh my god! And then it's gonna appear behind me. Sometimes they reroute and they pop through the vents. I think that was just a normal run-of-the-mill jump scare. You've got mail.
Security request retrieved.
He didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the
Limbs
eyes and it didn't
homesome.
die. Smith had to shoot his fucking
If I knew
arms
what this
and
meant,
legs
I
off.
would agree,
For
even though
God's
I
sake,
don't
send
know,
help.
I still agree. Honestly, no flow. I haven't known Ness very long in the grand scheme of things, but I know her well enough that I would just take, honestly, anything that she says at her word. If she told me to do something like outlandishly weird or violent, I'd hesitate for a moment. And then reroute my brain to the understanding that it's Nespa. And then be completely ablated of any feeling of personal responsibility in that moment. And then just do whatever she asks.
Isaac, you made it.
It's just that easy.
They're everywhere. Jen, is he,
She basically, she is so... I hope that you don't mind if I give you like a fucking compliment sandwich.
ones I saw?
Like that's the equivalent of like a double down from
They're
KFC.
the crew? How the
Her
hell can
voice
they be
is
the
kind of
crew?
like the true
Look at
voice
them.
from Dune,
We need to get to the
where it's
bridge.
just that
There's
scene
1,000
where,
people on board. Someone will
you
be
know,
there.
We can't. The tram system's
Jake
wrecked.
Sully's mother or
Everything's locked
whatever.
down because of the quarantine.
And you're
it's
both
just
prepared
like,
techs,
give
so
me
how do
the
we do
water.
this?
Over and over again. You know, the Jake Sully from Avatar, but he does a cameo in Dune.
There's a
You
broken
watched
tram
the
car
movie.
blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system.
The Dead Lulu
And the
rewired,
data
nice,
board's going
yeah.
I can't
Jake
lift the lockdown
Sully,
or call
the
tram
blue
until I
guy.
get a spare from the maintenance bay.
Right, she uses her
But it's
hand
all
to
on
build
Isaac's
Legos
side
and
of
like
the
some
quarantine.
other
I'll handle
VTube
it.
streamers. My
Just make
hands
sure there's
don't
power
work,
to the repair systems.
okay?
And
We're
Isaac,
not rigged to
Yeah.
do that.
I'm sure Nicole's okay.
And
She's
I ain't
dumb,
spending
you're right.
$600 to get my artist to do something
Yeah,
that
she always
seems to
does.
be pretty small, but I know in the
Find
grand
somewhere
scheme of
safe.
things required
I'll be back soon.
probably years of practice and tutelage, inflicted or otherwise, in order to get going Oh, we need a data board. That's right. That's what they were just expositing me to get. Oh my gosh, our first save station. From here, we're never gonna need to save again. We're never gonna die. We're never gonna get hit. I have so much Dead Space experience from like, when did the original release? Like 2013, something like that. Did you know that the Rugrats would now be old enough to be old enough to be their own parents? We're all decaying in real time, chat. I forget which way I need to go. I don't think it necessarily matters. We're gonna look at the map, which is not really easy to suss out. They do make you well, nobody makes you do anything, right? They do incentivize you to backtrack quite a bit through these different areas. If I hold space, nope, that's not it. What's the button? What's my map button? Do I hold tab? I played this game before, he was just saying. What's the reroute button? Controls? Keyboard and mouse layout? Oh yeah, this looks good. Locator, X? Okay, so you can either look at the map, and the blue line is telling you very clearly where to go. In RPG fashion, never go the way that they want you to go at first, because you know that there's always going to be treasure chests or secrets in the other direction. Ever. Hi, Tiarna. Bye, Tiarna. I'm going to shout you out real quick. Nobody's going to have sound for a moment. That's just how it goes around here. I don't think I can turn on run audio in the background. Tiarna plays a lot of Destiny 2. Has an amazing singing voice and deploys it often. So if you enjoy singing, which is kind of like a five-head statement to say out loud, but you like really good singing, she's great to just hang out and vibe with. We can't do anything in this area, I think, because we need a battery. This shit the game does all the time. So it doesn't have Left 4 Dead levels of, what is it called? Like the director that's spawning events in the background, but it does have something that's pretty close to it. Where occasionally you'll just get attacked in areas that you weren't attacked before. Things will pop up at events that never did at any other point in the game. There will be bodies that look dead like this that are just lying around, and it's not true. Because this thing is alive. I guarantee it. Watch. I should go for the legs always, because they have a tendency. They have a tendency to run at you in hard mode. That one did not, because we're still in Weenie Hut Junior hours. I don't even know why I went back here. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, we need the battery. That's right. We need the battery, but we need the stasis thing in order to do it. But we came back here for some items and shit like that. And to do our due diligence and go in the opposite direction that the game is suggesting to us. Kind of important. Humanoid makes it worse. There's some real spookums level creatures in here. It'll get you. You'll see another version pretty soon. They're all gross. They're all gross. They're all squelchy. Oh my god! Did that seem legitimate to you, chat? The new. Okay, calm down. The new addition to this remake is level doors. You have to get security clearances from certain pivotal points in the game in order to get clearances that you can then use to open up certain chests and doors and stuff like that. So we need a level 1 security clearance for that. That is new. I feel like there's something gonna pop out any second. You know what this game makes me feel like? If you've seen Ed, Edd n Eddy, which God rest your soul if you have not, it feels like that one episode where Ed sneaks into Double D's house and Double D goes downstairs with a cactus and he shrieks, "I've got a cactus." F key? Is F key not stasis? Why do I think F key is stasis? My muscle memory is wrong? C? When has it ever been C? Why isn't it F? I feel like this is gonna get me killed. But I understand. Stasis is very important when you're overwhelmed because it buys you the few seconds that you need in order to not die in a stupid or horrific way. This thing's gonna pop out, isn't it? Nope. Game always keeps you on your toes, dude. You never know. What is F? Can we talk about that? This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna be constantly using my shit. F is medpack. I feel like I should switch those around. Because this is gonna kill me if I don't. Because F is closer to my finger than C is. And I'm gonna be using stasis more often than I'm gonna be using medpacks. Who's gonna tell him? So let's customize it. I'm gonna change this to C and to F. And I'm going to remember this forever. Real-time decay poggers, raging for drop frames. Thank you, skincare. Good advice. Don't follow the banana trail to begin with. They'd probably follow the banana trail. She's an awesome person. Humanoid makes it worse. They Ko Kenny. I do not remember that Ed and Eddie episode. Just go back and rewatch all the episodes, and you'll see which one I'm talking about. Ah! Chat, this is the part where you hold my hand, and not because I'm worried about me, but because I'm worried about you. Fucking hello. Alright, we're just gonna continue as we were. Save Chan. If compulsive saving irritates you in any way, honey, you got a big storm coming. I have played many, many RPGs throughout my life. Okay. And I'm gonna continue to probably right up until the point that I'm worm food. And terminology found what is that? Amen? Adam? Inside the vents. I don't know what that word is. Alien? I don't know what that says. God, it would help if you wrote your desiccated blood message legibly. I would really appreciate that for next time. Really help a dude out. Really help a space engineer out. Dude, it's so bright. The lighting in this is so bright I can't even touch. He told me to bring the others. This looks suspiciously like the pilot. I don't think it is. In fact, I know it's not. I'm just saying, there may have been some light remodeling done. I know this is locked. I know nothing is over here, but you never know. There could be like a spookums that pops out at some point. What is my stasis refill button? It seems like I'm being overly cautious. I'm not, because all it takes is me dying once. Use stasis back? Wait. Oh, I just flipped them around. Did I make medpack and stasis the same button? It's a good thing I fucking looked, dude. This concerns me. Use medpack, wriggling close. Use stasis pack. I don't want that to be F. Reset to default, please. Okay, now what does it say? Stasis is C? Use stasis pack. Are they supposed to be the same one? I don't think you're being too cautious, but what the fuck does that... I want to see him gritty, but what the fuck does that matter? So the stasis button... I don't want to be using up my stasis packs when I could use them. I'm sure there's a good reason for that. The C is stasis, I understand. We'll roll with the original. I'm sure there's a reason. I don't want to mess it up. But just in case, to make sure they have it right. Okay, it's the same button because I wouldn't be refilling. I wouldn't be refilling otherwise. This seems insane. I'm not going crazy, chat. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna reload. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna reload because I just accidentally used... I'm gonna reload because I just used a stasis map, stasis item. I ain't about that. We're gonna log back in. Go log back in. It's instant anyway, so it doesn't even matter. The game does a very good job of seamlessly getting you back into the action. Does it use a controller like a gamer? Absolutely not. I would rather die in this instance. I play by very few rules. One of them is if it has shooting mechanics and of any description, and the controls are not shit, it gets the keyboard and mouse.
The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
This is the first time. This is the second time I'm being informed by the game to aim for the limbs, which is the equivalent to grabbing the player and shaking them and saying, "Listen, idiot, this doesn't play out like your Call of Duties."
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole
grab
system's
all the
gridlocked,
goodies?
can't see they're calling. Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader? No idea.
Chat, when do we protest next?
A lot of shit's been breaking down.
Maybe I should make a redeem for that so that you know when to riot.
Down in the gears where no one could be.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
I'm a repair technician. I can fix this real good right now. Who could have seen it coming, dude? Who could have seen it coming, man? And then if you don't look the other way, it's gonna pop over, then the violinist is gonna fucking freak out. Manually attach claws to initiate repairs. Then the violinist is gonna start going apeshit behind me if I don't turn around in time. There's one right behind me. So I need to fucking go around like this. And then kneecap them. Then cut off the arms. Go, dude. Yeah? We good? Ice cream's so good. Ice cream's so good. We're gonna do this one. Just like this.
Left loader claw engaged.
And we are gonna be set for life. We're gonna get this tram going. We're gonna go straight to the comms relay, get that repaired. Then we're gonna go back to the Winchester and have a pint, wait for all this to blow over. Isn't that right, chat? What am I doing? Did I win? Oh, I need to activate it. That's right.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Always, you gotta be flighty, chat. You always gotta be checking your sixes. This game is not afraid to throw random Zambinos behind you. They expect you to react really quick. So you gotta advance. You gotta advance really quick, then you gotta fucking turn around. No, stop. Like that, and then take them from behind. Check your six occasionally, because this game is a real a-hole when it wants to be. Crunch the bodies. Grab the ammo. Some extra spending money later. Something else is coming out. I can feel it. Yep. You're so gross.
Replacement complete.
Not you, Chad, the monster. Look at that dude.
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
Ain't nothing but a G thing. I don't think that we automatically get our health replenished at any point. So we need to situationally use our med packs just in case. Is there a metal violinist following you like a guitarist chained to the front of the War Machine in Mad Max Fury Road? I love you. I've never loved you more than I have in this moment, purely platonically. Yeah, basically. It basically is like that. They're just part of the Glizzy gang. I'm gonna take something from left field as a mod. Shout out to Scott to handle. That's fine. That guy deserves to get shouted out. I inhale his shit, metaphorically speaking. And I recommend and suggest everyone do the same. Alright, the flashing green gamer arrow says to go this way, so we go. I don't necessarily know why the other one is long. There it is. There it is. That's fucking Jerry. And Jerry, chat, Jerry sucks. Jerry sucks. He's not a good friend. He's an asshole. He likes flopping around, like literally all the time. If somebody could please have mercy on my soul and shout out Blue Blur. I discovered recently that they're a streamer. And if they hang out in here, they're probably okay. Enough to bet my streamer and gamer cred simultaneously on it. We're not going to the bathroom again. You can go to the bathroom on your own time, chat. Where is it? Okay, we still have to go back this way. True, worked with Jerry for 5 years. It's his fucking goop tail, dude. That's what gets me. Like, he's very sensitive about it. You should not be looking at it, but like, how could you not? Woo, woo. That could have been bad. This is recharge me. Spookums are gonna pop out of the ground any moment. What'd I tell you, dude? And then, trying to true. Always go put your back to the wall. Ew, ew, stop it. Ew, ew, ew. It gooped me, dude. That hurt a lot. What are you gooping me for, man? Gross. I don't like the goop. The goop is gross. I got a little... I know I shouldn't have been able to get a little in my mouth, but... Fuck. Like, honestly, it tastes pretty good. But I'm not a doctor. I don't think I'm supposed to be, you know... I don't think I'm supposed to be putting it like I am immediately into, like, a 7-Eleven cup and just going to town on that bit. Knight_Thorn also streams, and he's a pretty cool dude by any measure of the imagination. Why am I back here? Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. We're gonna save. Compulsory saving is just gonna be a thing. Save me. I was gonna start singing, but I refuse. It wouldn't have even been good. Why would I feel that compulsion? So we cleared this area, right, chat? Like, we cleared this area. We didn't have to go this way, and yet I am still going to treat it as if it's a brand new area because this game is an asshole and it loves doing stuff to you. Ooh woo, when you least expect it. Find the data board. Okay, how do I do that? I don't think I got the telekinesis module though. Is the thing. I don't think I got the telekinesis module. Am I stupid? Don't tell me I'm stuck already. I never got stuck last time. Is it because Chad's watching me? Need to find a replacement, something that's not right. Those boards don't get burned out by accident. Do I have my telekinesis thing already? I should. I feel like I do. It's a pretty basic... Let's take a look at this. Keyboard and mouse layout. Telekinesis is where? Kinesis grab? It's F. Do I have kinesis? No, I don't. I don't have kinesis? I feel like I should have kinesis. Is there a reason I don't have kinesis? Yeah, just watch something on another tab for like 5 minutes, okay? Just give me a minute. It's a kinesis in there. I'm gonna go check really thoroughly. More so than I should, but I feel like I should have picked it up in the tram area. Even though it didn't shout at me, but I need to grab the kinesis mod. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. All of you. All of you, shut up. Good, good. How about you? Not bad. Just got home from a long drive from work, so now it's time to relax. This is very relaxing. Use. Turn on. Oh, I'm the idiot. I didn't need kinesis at all. I thought I had to grab a thing. Where's this go? Follow the tubes. Fuck off. Are you kidding? It's lying to you, chat? Don't believe it. It's gonna come flying out any second. It wants me to go in the goop room. Now, in here, you think that you would be safe. You are not. Come on. Sometimes it just fucks with you. Is there gonna be a Mansty? Is there gonna be a Zambino? Am I gonna get Zamboozled? Sometimes yes. Sometimes also no, but that thing is still out there. The game is retaining it in its memory banks, and it's going to deploy it up my ass any moment. It doesn't just forget monsters. Maybe when I do this. No? Okay. Ooh, save station. Is it gonna do it here? There's no safe area. I don't think that there's any place that qualifies as safe. So once I save here, is it gonna come flying out of the vent? Zambino, Zamboni. A Goopman. A Spook Lord. This area sucks. I'm members. I'm gonna grab all the bits and pieces. We're gonna go around. I don't think so, bud. What you got? 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 Gonna take a more than that to get one over on old Sto-chan. Old Stoic Coon. Got your number. All over his phone. Stop! I'm being cool on the internet. Stop! Stop! My street cred is gonna suffer for this. What's that? What do you mean? Oh no, that's just loading. That's loading the. Don't worry about that. You worry about your own production. But I appreciate it, because that is something that I need to fix. As soon as it decides to. Okay, maybe it's just not. Maybe it's just not gonna do the thing. Alright, we're gonna go through. Always check your sixes. Always look around compulsively. Always obsessive compulsively check your corners whenever you unlock something or gain something. Like that. Like, you never know if something's gonna be fucking popping out all over the place, dude. Spraying ketchup. Spraying ketchup all over the inside. So if you've ever played a game called Viscera Cleanup Detail, it's after situations like this. Fun Italian etymology lesson: the suffix oni is an augmentative, indicating that the noun it describes is bigger, and ino, conversely, is diminutive. Although Zamboni was probably just somebody's name too, shows herself out. In RP, I drag Nespa, kicking and screaming, back into the room. And then I give her chocolate to balance it out. You always check around, you always look around, because you never know if the game is going to dispense more ugly things at you. Looking good, chat. Looking good. I think the worst of it is over. I would like my item, please. I am do it. Is this Zamboni the thing they use in hockey to smooth the ice? I do not know enough about sports. I do think that is true, though. For me, sports is pretty much summed up by, is my team that I've determined to be my team apparently forever, according to conversations that I've had with my parents-in-laws, winning? If yes, then I am elated. If not, then I am disenfranchised, but not enough to the point to actually change teams, because that's bad, and you should feel bad. Back had phone call. I missed you. Tia, you don't understand. Like, these dudes are sleeping. Okay, these dudes are here to party. Okay, maybe not. That one is. Gonna do a little cursory reload here. I'm gonna wait for it to come around the corner. Oh, he coming! Something else is coming. I hear them flopping around in the back there. Can you hear it, chat? One of these is awake. Also, if you're new to the channel, watch this. Alright, and then follow the channel. I mean, that's so much better than making an appeal to reason. Yoshi Ishimura, things are bad. Things are bad, they need to get fixed. And people are like, why aren't things getting fixed? It seems like people are losing their minds over time. And that's real spookums. That's real spookums for sure. Is that room open? I don't think it is. We need to activate it. We turned the lights off in order to... Turn the lights off, carry me home, na 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 na. That's a song, right? Oh, you're so nasty. You're so nasty. Stop. Please hold. Sector 6. Nothing there. Continue. They can also sometimes fall on the ground and pretend to be dead. They can pretend to be dead. If a little item pops out out of like the desiccated alien booty hole, then you know that they're actually dead. But not a moment sooner than that. Let's check your angles. Doesn't matter how sure you are. Blink 182 even. It's amazing how much you retain over time just from being exposed to it. And 30-second intervals on commercials. I think it was like a part of a commercial of something somewhere. Something is gonna appear. Yep. I got your number, dude. Whoa! 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 Nope, not taking chances. I'm sorry. I can only die once. That thing that thing fucking ran up on me. I thought he had at least a couple more seconds, dude. I should be good. Something else is coming. If they feel as though they are too far away, I hear you gooping. If it seems like they're too far away, they will relocate. They go closer to you. The violinist guy is still going, so I know it's not over. I'm not a coward, chat. I'm not a coward. This is called strategic not shitting my pants. Not a coward, though. I'm gonna pick up the pieces. Stop copying me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. You aren't in my shoes. I'm the one taking all the risks for your entertainment. I'm the one that went to an extremely poorly maintained mining vessel in order to fix the cable. It's me in here, not you. Look at how you're treating me on the day of my daughter's wedding. The first ice resurfacer was developed by American inventor and engineer Frank Zamboni in 1949 in Paramount, California. As such, the ice resurfacer is often referred to as Zamboni as a genericized trademark, as suspected. Blue, Tia, poor little misunderstood aliens getting messed with while they sleep, who is a true monster. The real fucked up part is that I would do it again. I hurt them to get them back up awake as soon as they settle down for their nap, so I can kind of see what you're going for. I was the Celtic music stuff. My best friend was a Blink-182 person and would know that answer. I wish I could have retained the music stuff, would make learning songs now easier. And YouTube is saying this is a speed run. This looks more like a cowed run to me. Actually, the speed run is a reference to getting 500 subscribers on YouTube. So if you're feeling extremely merciful and can stand the absolute state of what I'm asking you, which is to go to youtube.com/@symbolprostoic and subscribe there.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Hold on.
That would mean
I'm coming back to
the
tram
world
control
to
now.
me.
Daniels, get ready to go.
The join is to survive. Who's gonna tell him? So these benches here are meta progression. You pick up these little power nodes that are round or buy them from shops, and you dump them into this repair center to increase your health, which I think is one of the few ways that you can restore your health outside of med packs. And since we have no med packs, from what I remember, we're probably gonna put one into HP. Hey, is that gonna restore our shit? Yes, it does. Okay, so it's like we got a free med pack out of it, and we made ourselves very slightly more durable, which we love. Ads are apparently starting soon. You can avoid them in their entirety by subscribing, which is free with Amazon Prime. Every single cent goes back into making the streams bigger and better, if that means anything. This is gonna be one of my many hot takes I'm probably gonna have tonight. I don't respect the plasma cutter. I know that some people swear by it. They love it. They want to be in relations with the plasma cutter. I don't respect the plasma cutter. I wish I did. I don't. So I'm just gonna leave that unupgraded. Just gonna put it back in my pocket. It's good for what it is, which is to be the thing that gets me to the plasma rifle. Which, hot take number 3, which we're already doing good if we have 3 hot takes in the span of about an hour. I love the plasma rifle. I know it's bad. I know it's bad, but in the lore, it would make sense to use it as much as possible because it is a military weapon. So if anything, you should respect me for my dedication to my RP. Because we go hard on the RP on this channel. Stop. Check angles, because you never know. We're doing good. We survived the first. Very glad I checked that shelf randomly. Oh my god, it's like Tarkov. You can't get me with that, stupid. What are you, stupid? This ain't my first rodeo, dude. You're dealing with the Space Rizzler. That's what they would call me. That would be my canonical nickname in this universe. The Rizzmaster 9000. Oh my gosh, not only does a stoic fix things, but like fixes my heart. Stop. Check 6. Nothing there. Set your good habits down early and hard. Go deep with your habits.
We're going deep and we're going hard.
Save me. Did we actually grab the data board? I don't even remember. Why did we go in there? I think we did grab the data board. I don't know. It's just kind of going. Oh, we did grab the data board. Very good. Huzzah.
Data board.
We did it.
Who's your daddy?
Bingo!
Ding dong. Tia, you don't understand. I have exactly one light on near me, and it is not terribly light in here. I need you to come back with all haste. Okay.
It's clear.
Currently, my pants, or rather my silky pajama shorts, are unshat, but they shan't to be that way forever. I'm just such a hardcore gamer that they're probably going to remain unshat. Oh my god, it's Gurchy. Hi Gurchy. Shout out Gurchy.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can get to the hangar.
Gurchy plays a lot of puzzle and adventure games and puzzle adventure games from time to time. They are wonderful to listen to and relentlessly cozy, comfy, and wholesome.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
If you just want to bathe yourself in you know, like just got a fresh cup of coffee and gonna watch the rain while I relax type vibes, it's their streams are way up your alley. Return to the Kellyan. Oh yeah, we're gonna leave.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled.
That's right.
One.
We're gonna leave, and we're gonna put all this behind us. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Nespa. Nespa, you now have access to the stabbing emote, which has been used 12,000 times since I introduced it 3 weeks ago. And just to put that into proper context, that is 500 times a day since it's been introduced. You also get the Let's Go emote, which is also very popular. All the other ones are kind of hit and miss, but they do cover some emotional wavelength bases that I wouldn't want to do anything without them. Do I use a stasis pack here? I should. I won't, because at the very least, if I don't use a stasis pack, I can sell it later, and I do need money. I need money literally all the fucking time. For upgrades or med packs or fucking 2-for-1 deal at McDonald's. I'm not really like a McDonald's guy anymore. Like their fries are okay as long as you eat them within about 1.5 minutes of receiving them, because after they cool down, McDonald's fries becomes this unidentifiable potato thing. It's like a mimic. It's like if you imagine you're playing Pokemon, right? And you have Ditto. If you told Ditto to be fries, then that's kind of what it turns into. As Spookums is Mobo. I think we already went into the supply room, but we're gonna go in anyway. We did not go in the supply room on account of the fact that things are closed. Now, you would think if you're tucked into a small area like this, the violinist guy is just gonna keep going crazy the whole time. You. I knew it, dude. I knew it. I fucking knew it, dude. Fucking knew it. We're gonna eat that little med pack. Num num num. Ice cream's so good. Ice cream's so good. Uchi, thank you so freaking much. If one good thing comes out of my streaming, it's Nespa and Stoic meeting. You did that is your good deed for the month. You may now rest. Ekergy from your endorsement. Looking like we have some kind of comedian over here. Yeah, the only comedian around here is you because of your funny face. Oh, man. Franny, I would like to apologize for how I behaved mere moments ago. I insulted you in jest in front of our peers and friends. And maybe through a series of positive interactions, henceforth, our relationship will be mended. But I cannot guarantee this. I cannot see the future. All right, so now we're just gonna go back to the ship. They got it fixed by now, right? We're gonna get in that dang ship. And we're gonna go home.
Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
We're gonna go home. We're gonna tell everybody that some spookums happenings is taking place on board. And then we're gonna go back to our friends and family, put our hands on our hips and in front of the unit and say, that was a scary situation. And I hope that does not happen again. And that you just put in a slew of applications to get a job change done or relocated. Look, it's right there. We're almost there. It's right there. Look, we're so close. I'm coming. What you got going on in here, Johnson? Everything's good to go. Oh, he does take his helmet back off. But now he is forever a pariah in his cult for taking his helmet off. It's a Mandalorian reference in case it was not clear.
Is that good?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with fucking monsters.
My face when I'm listening.
What? No, the comms are still out.
Take a drink.
Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, well, you gonna go get it? I'm kidding. I know that your ankle's hurt. I'm sorry. This is just a very tense information, or tense situation to me. Load damage report. Yes. Surely it has been fixed in the last 60 minutes. I'll complain to the ombudsman if not. Jerry, fuck off.
Go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, she's fine. She's okay. Okay, she's probably got some bruises after this. Fuck off, Jerry. Stop. Jerry, please. I wish I had the stasis module. I feel like I'm using so much ammo right here unnecessarily. You make them slow, you chop off one of the things that they need to move around, and then you are good.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Killian too. The singularity core overloaded.
The situation is heckin' fricked.
Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No.
Exclamation point kiss.
Two good people for nothing.
I only noticed after like 15 minutes of accidentally ignoring YouTube chat again, which is how the whole Raymond situation came around.
Track his rig.
Surely it's been fixed. No.
Okay, here. Captain
Oh, I need to
Benjamin
grab
Mathias.
bodies. That's right.
Location medical status.
Ooh, med pack.
Captain? God.
Isaac, here's your medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that?
Oh my god.
Chen?
Okay, Hammond, run!
Shit.
Oh my god. It's a cobbler. I've seen that kind before. It won't be the last time. So now stuff is pretty bad. We're gonna save because that was a long cutscene. Stuff is heckin' going to heck. Right? But all we need to do is locate the captain's body, get the codes, and then do something. I want to be honest with you. I should have been paying attention because I'm the chief engineer or whatever, but we'll do something and then we'll get out of this mess. And then you and I chat. What? Thank you for washing your hands. I ain't doing all that. This is an emergency situation. Nope. Oh, I forgot they can make it through doors. Stop. That was a pretty epic dodge. Pretty epic dodge for the win from me. Is there another fucking one in there? This is what happens when you don't wash your hands, chat. It's very important to practice basic personal hygiene. I hope nothing bad happens. So true. I hear them gooping out there. I don't trust it. Yeah, we're good. That was it. Gonna keep on moving. Anyways, like I was saying, chat, we're gonna get off this ship, then you and I are gonna get married, and we're gonna have so many fucking babies. It's gonna be ridiculous. So many babies. So many, dude. It's gonna be unreal. Don't expose my bad English. Say no more, king. And this is one of the only safe areas in general here. So we are good. And you can tell it's safe because it has a store in it. I think that's what I think they might get you sometimes anyway. So there's a second suit here, which we badly want. Even though we're short 1,800, we should be able to squeeze that out. Pardon my French. We have enough for the second suit. We're gonna grab it because it gives us a little bit of armor. 5% reduction damage is nothing, really. I don't even know what that... It seems like monsters really do amounts of damage in like 1 or 2 pips on the back of your spine health meter. I don't know what 5% does for us, but having more inventory slots is just better. We also have the option of buying the little power nodes that we need in order to upgrade our equipment, and that's for the majority what we're going to be spending our hard-earned nodes on. What the fuck? Which part? There's a lot of what the fuck moments here. I'm not going to sell anything else. I would at my earliest convenience prefer to have a stasis thing here somewhere. Even though I think that there was a stasis pod back here. Pretty sure. No. Left? It's locked. 2 medical. Do we go this way? We do need to go this way to the medical deck. I'm sure the captain is just resting in there. It's fine. Another save station. That always bodes well. I don't have any intent on spending my nodes here. I normally save them all for the plasma rifle anyway. Oh my gosh. Well, let's just take a look. We can spend some on our erg, our stasis energy. I feel like that should be ENG, but they probably have that specific nomenclature reserved for something else. We don't need air. I don't respect air. I don't respect stasis zone. Anything like that, so we're not going to spend anything on anything here. If we were hurt, I would reconsider, but we are not, and we are never going to get hit again. Let's just go down. So this is probably a good point. I don't think anything is gonna jump out at us to explain that there's probably not going to be any more Pal World streams. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna rip off that band-aid in front of a live studio audience. We need security level 1 for that. So while we have the big mega and giga streamers distracted, we're going to bottom feed strategically by tapping into a bunch of games that have people wanting to watch them that I also enjoy. King's module right there. This is what we were looking for earlier, by the way. And those that are not interested in Pal World. Is the game borderline okay? Yes. Should it probably have achieved probably 7 million units by now, not including Game Pass and whatnot? I will leave that for you to decide. In my extremely personal and or humble opinion, probably not. The reason why I'm looking for my Kinesis button here, the reason why I think that it's done so well is because we, as a gaming society, have been so collectively starved of something like Pal World, aka freeform survival, almost said survival horror, which it kind of is in some contexts. Pokemon, that it had no choice but to explode when it did. I don't know if that was supposed to be a jump scare, if that goop was just jammed in there. Who's to say? I'm probably going to still play it a little bit. I know Life did over the course of a weekend, and I can safely say that probably was enough mileage for me. I respect those. Scan rig to unlock workstation. I think that's just lore. I do not behoove others from enjoying it as I did. But I will say that it is, by playing that game on stream, I'm also cognizant that I am trading any remote chance of discoverability to play that on stream, and I'm no longer willing to make that. Lady, I'm not a doctor. I can't help you. Do you have ammo? Ooh, pulse rifle.
Bingo.
Monster kill. The One Piece is real.
AKA one of the shittiest weapons in the game, but I'm going to be using it anyway. I'm going to be dumping all my nodes into it whenever I can help it. Because I like the feeling, I like believing that Isaac would say, this is a military weapon. This is a security weapon. I should be using it to do the thing. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me that Isaac, Rodham Clinton Clark, I don't know if that's his canonical middle name, would think on those terms, and then he would use the fucking mining and repair equipment as backups. My slightly less successful strategy is to stream games nobody wants to watch. Well, that's the thing, Gurchi, is that you may think that people don't want to watch what you're talking about, but because you have that sentiment, it makes it. What did I just use? Did I just use a med pack? I hope I used a small one. Because you feel that way, it makes it likely that other streamers are also thinking along those terms, which also means that the people that are looking for that game to watch on stream have fewer streamers to watch. which means that you are the choice. While I was randomly doom browsing Reddit, I saw a very good piece of advice about this specific subject matter, which was if you look up like a gaming category and no one's streaming it, what that means is that the people that are looking for streamers on that category are going to find you. If they want to watch a stream, it's going to be your stream.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah.
And I also love your stream. I concur with Ness. I love everyone's stream. Thank you. Nobody has ever come to my stream through the browse page. They've come from other streamers due to shout out and raids. Even one person that finds you through browsing is still a human being that is capable of consuming caloric content and then doing various activities to burn caloric content, and then in the midst of said calorie count burning, they are consuming your content and then looking forward to additional content. I'm not saying this to debate you. I'm not saying this to make you feel better. These are all observations that I have had in myself and noticed personally.
Level 2 security clearance
which is
required.
also why we're going to be playing B-Movie Game next time it's in this space. Because then I can actually say out loud, don't watch that It's for Any B guy. Don't lose yourself in that sauce. Come to me. You get the real movie game experience. B-Movie Game experience. How are we doing? How are we looking? Are there any upgrade benches around here? I think so. But do not quote me on that. Okay. There does not seem to be, but that is okay. I'm not concerned with that. Even though it's been literally 2 seconds, chat, I do not remember. Where's this going? This goes downstairs? We'll follow the objective. I'm pretty sure this area is built as such to send me the other way when it needs to. Last stream was a puzzle game from 2013. I'm not sure anyone was even following the category. I love your content just because the whole Stug VTuber persona is amazing. I appreciate that. That's one way to keep your head in the game. Or should I say that's one way to lose your head? Oh, that's one way to get ahead in life. Oh, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna head on out. Oh shit! I'm alerting my dog. I need to be careful about that. I don't think he's a spookman. Where's the boo redeem? Why do you ask? Boo, tomato, tomato, stop it. Chat, descend upon her now. And give her a spanking. And not the fun kind this time. Because she got really into it last time, and that kind of made it awkward for the rest of us, I think. Counseling services. Trouble with life off-world? Do you miss the atmosphere? Have you recently been diagnosed with serious illness? We're here to provide you with top-tier counseling and support. Nah, I'm fine. I'm well-adjusted. Alright, what are we looking at here? Just move this body off to the side. And keep it moving. False rounds from a baby. That's right. We need to have this be... It's not even hotkeyed. What kind of gamer am I, dude? Show key items. No. Equip? No. Sort? No. I would like it to be on my bar. I would like it to be on my bar. While I'm hovering. Action. Equip. Equip. Over this. I'm going to have my mining equipment be number 2. All right, we are armed with the shittiest weapon in the game. It used to be worse. In the original Dead Space, it would do this spinny 360 move, which was almost never used, or a good idea, because if you were that surrounded, you had bigger problems. And it was guaranteed not to help you because rude. Like I was saying, you were guaranteed to have worse problems at that point. Where am I putting this? Up my ass? Oh man, I feel like the guy just slammed his head over and over into the wall until he died. Yeah, we can go through here. That spot tells me it's the best time to stream Scrabble is when people are streaming Scrabble. Like, duh, there's only 4 of us. You see that debate that they just did? Okay, this also might be why the the gun is considered bad, because without upgrades you have to dump like 90% of your magazine into the spooky space alien before they go down. I'm still gonna use it though. The hell or high water. Same with the HP. If you upgrade the pulse rifle ammo, it'll restore all of your ammo. So we have 16 left, right? We should now have 75. We're gonna check. I'm well adjusted. Stomp. The guy was already dead. He doesn't even feel it. I mean, he's probably not gonna be dead for long. He's gonna be resuscitated and then become a retail service employee because they all look fucking dead inside, and I'm talking about myself in that mix. I'm gonna upgrade the cap. So even though it's not necessary any longer to hold on to nodes compulsively because they're no longer required to open doors, I'm still going to hold on to exactly 1 node because that is what my muscle memory is telling me to do. And so I am going to end the game with at least 1 node on me at all times. That's just how it's going to be. Okay, so it's kind of like we got 50, 75 ammo out of that. You want to hear something that's a little bit interesting, at least to me, and slightly alarming, because the time inevitably marches always forward, whether we like it to or not. My affiliate versary, 1 year from the time that I became an affiliate on Twitch, is March 25th, a Sunday. So we're gonna have a Sunday stream. So we're gonna get loads of bonus content. How PogChamp is that? I don't know what we're gonna do. I hesitate to do a subathon just because they feel very slightly dystopian to me, and I'm not saying I've done one, okay? So I'm just saying that's how it feels to me. They feel a little bit dystopian. I'm still gonna do them, but it hasn't been that long since we did one. We did one about 3 months ago. Do I want door or do I want elevator? Well, we have to use elevator to go up anyway. But where is door? What is that leading to? Oh, we have to do the door, of course. But there's gonna be a stream at least. I know that nobody would blame me if I were to do a subathon, but I don't know if I would be able to do a subathon because at that point I will have done a 6-ish hour stream like normal on Saturday, then a 3 to 4 hours special stream on Sunday, and then a normal stream on Monday. And even though I am a sussy robot man, that's allegedly, if you watch the lore stream, from an alternate universe that was reverse isekai'd from a doomed science fiction post-apocalyptic planet to modern day Earth circa 2000 BC, learned philosophy, and then became interested and became interested in video game streaming and may or may not be a 3,000-year-old dragon princess underneath the mask. What did I even, why did I even start off on that? What? I don't even know what the end of that sentence was or the beginning. Our anniversaries are so close. Congrats. You and I should hang out, Ness. I mean, I know that we're hanging out right now, but like more, which is guaranteed to happen anyway because we hang out regularly in each other's. You know what I mean? That's quite the origin story. Can we though? It'll be cute. We can finish each other's sandwiches. I raise my eyebrows because you can't tell because my model doesn't have a. My model doesn't have a face. I mean, it does have a face, but.
And your methods. Look, Mercer.
So basically, what's happening right now is that there's a doctor. There are two doctor guys talking.
You'll do what's best, of course, but
Doctor 1 is like, should we? Why are we doing these horrific, invasive experimentations on patients again? Like, shouldn't they get like actual medical help? And the second one is like, nah. The church wants us to see how many pineapples can fit in a human body. And you could read the lore on your own time after that. The answer is a lot. It's a lot of pineapples. For sure. Okay, now we can go up. Now that we've been expositioned. This is also a bad zone. I don't think there's any spot on the ship outside of the, it's fucking Jerry, dude. Jerry, stop. Jerry, stop. What was that? That was half of our, that was half of our expenditure. Half of our ammo supply. Just on that one creature. Feels good to use the plasma rifle, man. If anything, me using the plasma rifle on impossible mode makes me the most gamer to ever gamer. Are you coming out here? I should grab the thing's tail, which is an option available to me. It's gonna come screaming at me. Where's your tail? Where's your tail? There it is. Always be grabbing tails. Does the tail as hold as time? Do you get it? Stop. Okay, item popped out. That means we're good to go. I'm gonna swap to the mining tool. Just because I don't think I'm gonna be killing whatever is coming up next with 18 bullets. Sammy's sound great. No hug command, we protest. There's not a kiss command. There's not a French command. Because I'm trying to run a professional environment here. And you will respect it. Oh my god, spookums! It goes on for like 20 seconds, we're gonna be listening to the whole thing. If you're curious what that song is, apparently you could just look it up on YouTube as penis music. I know for a fact that it is not called that. It is. I'm not gonna play it because I might get DMCA'd. Rubber Band by Jekyll Queenston. And it starts at 117, 114. You're welcome. I know something's gonna pop out. There's gonna be some kind of varmint here. Maybe not if there's a safe spot. Always act suspicious. Always never trust the video game. In Dead Space specifically. Which may also hold true. My fucking arm scythe is gone. Very good. I love that for me. This game in particular, the remake, loves throwing shit at you that's unexpected. And the reason why I keep mentioning it over and over is in part because this may actually be the first time that somebody is seeing Dead Space for the first time. I said the first time twice because I'm mildly concerned about my situation, so my AI generation conversation chip is kind of overloaded. Once that closes, we're good. Okay. That is basically functioning as a tutorial for gravity-less zones. It's letting the player know that oxygenless rooms are a thing, and this is the real tutorial here. It's a sword. I had to leave the room. It's been said. We call you Bertha over here. Cringe. There is an exclamation point merch button for Annie. In case you wanna look at my merch. Where is it? Did I remove my merch screen? There's no way. No, it's still there. Okay, it's still there. Controlling yourself in zero gravity in the original was ass. Here, it's not the greatest, but it's definitely functional. Whenever you're in an anti-gravity room, always, oh fucking Christ, always be looking around for little goodie boxes. Because there's guaranteed to be some around. Somewhere. That's where we just left. You can reorient yourself. I do not remember how. I hope that it's going to tutorialize me because I do not... Is it space? It's not space. Is it X? It's not X. Now I can get closer, but I want to know what the orient button is. We're going to go to settings, keyboard and mouse. Flight, zero gravity, zero line. It's left click? Okay. I do not remember that, but I accept. I accept the terms and conditions.
Exiting zero
Mega
gravity.
cringe. My gosh, you can't do my mans like that. I know he just called me a sellout moments ago, but he doesn't understand what he's saying. Unless you're calling me mega cringe. In which case, enjoy your corporate basement. I'll see you in a month after you've completely adapted to the darkness.
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No,
You're holding position because you don't do anything.
I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I just need to find a shock pad.
Okay, work fast, Isaac.
You're like the huntsman from Monster Hunter World, where you come in during cutscenes and that's it. That's your dealio. Oh, I need to do something real quick. Enjoy silence while I bring this up. I'm gonna post a poll in chat, and I need your honest to God opinion because I feel like people are doing 50-50 at the moment because it's funny, and while I respect that, it also needs to be informative for me. Hello, Wolfers. While I'm doing this, shout out Wolfers. Wolfers has been knee deep in Pal World recently, and I love just sitting there and watching her have fun and capture all the little creatures and build her gamer dock and gamer cabin. She's just a wonderful personality, and you owe it to yourself to go and follow her. Post haste. What am I doing? Manage poll? Not poll. I'm not doing a poll. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just putting a message in chat. Want a week-to-week schedule from me. Okay, and then I'm going to pin that to the top. So I'm running a poll right now for 6 days, not counting today, where if there is a substantial turnout for the poll of people asking me for a week-to-week schedule of what I intend to play, then you can vote for that. Right now, we're just kind of freeballing it in every way, sense of the word. Well, not to the T, I guess, because I do give the most generic. This is a game that we're probably playing to completion during this given month or indefinitely, and there's question marks and probably variety happening around it. But there is a good number of people that I believe voted in good faith that they want a schedule, like a week-to-week schedule from me, because they like a structure, and I respect that. I would want to know what my streamer is playing on any given day, just because I'm curious. It wouldn't stop me necessarily from... Fuck off. Wouldn't stop me necessarily from watching them, unless they were playing Call of Duty, which, I'm sorry, no matter how much I like you, I'm probably not going to be watching you if you play Call of Duty. It's just not in me. The exception is Rowdy Cajun, but that's just because I like interfacing with him. And if you play, I guess that extends to you guys too. You get what I mean. I would be there exclusively for you and not Call of Duty. I like schedules, but you don't have to have one if it doesn't work for you. Well, the thing is I've never tried to do week-to-week schedule.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship.
Explaining further,
I'll check it out.
if you have only become familiar with me and started regularly consuming my content within the last 2 months, you may not realize that up until those last 2 months, I was basically a Final Fantasy XI streamer that was cosplaying as a variety streamer on Saturdays, and that was it. And then a DMCA wave happened because I was playing and streaming from a private server. Don't tell Twitch. And well, I wasn't affected by the DMCA. I was one of the very few people that were not, for reasons that are still unclear to me to this day. So I counted my good graces, stayed completely off the category, and while some people picked the divine intervention approach and have gone back to proudly proclaiming that they're streaming on that given private server, I was still scared then, and I'm still a little scared now to go back on there. I think about it all the time because I enjoyed it. I wasn't streaming Horizon because I felt obligated, the server that I was playing on. There's spookums out here. Fuck off! Stop. Stop. That was a perfect opportunity for me to stasis, and I didn't do it. And I need to do it because I just took unnecessary damage right then. We have plenty of med packs. We have like a whole 5 extra pips worth of med packs. But it still helps to not be careless. Because again, this is the hardest possible mode that the game gives you. We're still in Weenie Hut Junior hours right now. So there was, to finish my sentence, or topic, or subject, or whatever the fuck it is I'm on right now.
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like...
You need to cut off his limbs. Hurry, Isaac. To just cut off his limbs. There hasn't been a need for a weekly schedule because I had believed that Final Fantasy XI was, or a game like it, like some MMO, was going to be my quote-unquote anchor game. A game that the people that flocked or trickled to my community, depending on the day, would have reasonable faith that I would return to, and so it would be like a comfort to them almost. So instead, I've done the complete opposite and waded into true variety hour waters, and so my chat experiences no comfort, no structure, just flying by the seat of both of our pants, where I'm giving you emotional whiplash of simultaneously delivering onto you semi-random but also on-demand ancient philosophical life advice applicable to everyday situations. There's gonna be stuff down here. I'm not stupid. This is a bad place. Where is it? Where is it? Fuck off, Jerry. Where you at? Not dead, dude. Just wait right there. Please wait. Hold, sir. Please wait, sir. It's not fucking dead. It's not dead until the item pops out. We good? What? Everybody just fucking sit down. Just fucking sit down. There's a stasis thing in the next room. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat the stasis thing. Okay, we've got pulse rounds. We're back in business, baby. Okay, I'm gonna read chat a little bit. Sorry, I have to. The game is not in actual borderless window mode. It's lying to me. Maybe it reset itself. Give me a second. Displaying graphics, video options. It says borderless. That's a fucking lie. Okay, I can kind of look at it if I'm in the menu mode. Listen, I just want to hear that voice. I catch that when I can. There's no time. My next stream was COD. No, it wasn't. Was it really? If so, F. I'm sorry. Thank you for saying that. I love you, but I cannot with COD. Don't worry, I will never play COD or any FPS. I want to believe you, Gerchi, but the last time that you said that you weren't going to play COD, you played COD. And then you would do me like that, and I'm just trying to make it day by day here. All right, I'm trusting you again. I know you're gonna play COD again. I know it's gonna be COD Gerchi hours, Gerchi COD hours, Gerch week, Gerch month, COD Gerch month. COD Ghost campaign is amazing. Ghost I've heard good things about. I can agree with that. I was never super into Final Fantasy 11, but I watched Lady M for the personality and then watched you for the personality, so I didn't mind your Final Fantasy 11 streams either. I also inhaled Lady M's stuff, and I'm sorry, and I also respect to see her go. I wish I knew a little bit more about the situation that prompted her to do that. It's kind of been left a mystery, which perhaps is for the best, and maybe one could reasonably argue that it's better for her to have left when she's at her peak, more so than if she just let herself, out of a sense of obligation, get destroyed over time because she was no longer willing or able, for reasons that are probably totally sensible, to keep going for the sake of it. I say being scared of that, honestly, it's hard for me to stick with the one person and engage 100% most days. Most days, people are just background noise that I enjoy. I respect that. I just watch degens. Like right now, I am wowing. I respect that, and generally the same. Right now, I'm quasi-working, drafting a difficult email. I'm pretty sure most of my viewers are background lurkers like that, so I guess at least I produce a nice background sound, but also my content is not that interesting, I guess. That's cap. I am not a Scrabble guy. You are very slowly, over time, by percentage points, converting me into a Scrabble person. I still barely understand what I'm looking at, which is not good, because it's a very common good game, but it's a weakness that I'm willing to admit, and that's what we do here. We admit our weaknesses here and try to overcome them. Same, I do a lot of art. My art right now is dots and pointillism. I was nice in my community, gave them games for a bit. It's like a piece of meat, like throwing it into the middle, and then it's back to more art, baby. But your art is great. I will follow in case there are cozy art streams when I'm working, and do a lot of random singing along and no VODs. Can't really get rid of my VODs because I get 10 times the views in my actual streams. That's interesting. I just can't do the whole recording thing. What the fuck, I've never played COD. I was also shocked at the reach of my VODs. I don't just mean on stream, I mean ever. Then I know my teaching at the moment. I don't want to be a teacher yet. It's a mystery to me too. I'm also chasing a fill, already got it, or a partner. And with that, we are caught up with chat. Let's keep going. Woo! Woo! Alright, where am I going? Oh, this is where the guy debrained himself. You have to go to the shock pad. Okay. Yippee-yah! Evacuate this area immediately. Don't fucking tell me what to do. We are gonna save though. Also, thank you. Never mind. I saw a ghost of something. I'm not losing my mind. Okay, the marker has not gotten to me. Now we go through this area. Just thank you, chat. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being an ever-present positive influence in my life. Ooh, almost died just then. That could have been real interesting for us. So far, and I have not taken for granted this any day of my life. Our community has been remarkably resilient and how well adjusted it is, despite the way that I can get and be sometimes. So also, thank you for that. Rod's my beloved.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Fuck off. Lars, where's my shit? We de-leg them, then we go look for a weapon. An actual weapon here. Rod me. Chat, I need a rod. Somebody put a rod on me. Rod on me. I need a big rod. Only the biggest will do. We can hit this to create rods. My gamer instincts are firing off at all cylinders here. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're good there. Rod. Ruby Rod from the cult classic Fifth Element. Yeah. We did it. We defeated the aliens. I can't tell if all these... I'm hearing wet foot slapping sounds, chat. Is that you? Gotta shut this off. Can I go in there? Probably not. We're in quarantine, evidently. Probably because there's some nasty business going on. Down here, adjust your mask, realign the eye holes. That's what she said. Sorry, that was me. I know who it was. I would recognize her voice from anywhere. Even in this medical hellscape in which we find ourselves. Where is it? Stop. Stop. That's not what I need. And then we grab the blade. We grab the blade. Send it in. Send it package. Stop. Stop. Just stop being gross. Oh, shit, you're still up. That's right. Stop. 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 Are we good? Are we good? Anybody else? Want a piece?
Quarantine lifted.
I am very intimidating and very powerful. Do not mess with me. I will hack you up for days, mister. Yeah. I have to do it, dude. I have to squish him. What's here? Do you take umbrage with my "I'm very powerful and cool" statement? Got something to say to me, huh? Over the however many months that we've known and interfaced with each other, is something gonna come to fruition right now? Come on, lay it out there. Not too hard though, because I bruise like a banana and I will cry on stream. In an extremely leave Brittany alone kind of way.
Surgical log. Dr. Charles Mercer. Copy to my secure terminal. I convinced Jurgens to show me the video.
Dr. Mercer is just like me. I also listen to audio logs while on the toilet.
To finally see what I've saw.
No idea what is going on. Neither do I. We're lost together.
Transformation. The divide death self.
Do any of us really know what's going on? Really? Are you really gonna do me like that in front of my dino chicken nuggets?
Has been so richly rewarded. With or without kind, I must study one of these creatures, or the next best thing.
Back to raid. The looking for a raid boss. It's gonna be endlessly funny to me thinking about you being like, yeah, that's whatever you were talking about for you. stoic going on another one of his drunken benders, except he's completely sober.
Precisely that. God's work. How can you say that? These deaths at the colony, the paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker. What are you so worried about?
That's true. So yeah, you have full license to do whatever you want.
Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease.
You just let me know if you need anything. I will move literally heaven and earth to make sure that your every need is met.
We're witnessing a new beginning.
And I guess also my wife.
For humanity. Of course our faith is
and
being
dog.
tested.
And immediate financial responsibilities.
That's what worries me.
I think she's playing an MMO. I think Tia plays Final Fantasy 14.
Seal entry.
Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Okay, so that whole conversation was them basically being like, well, we found this alien object on this planet that we mined, and the church is absolutely stoked that we proved that aliens are a thing. So like we could build our religion around this alien artifact that we found because it's poggers. Nicole, it's me.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole
Oh,
Brennan.
you just entered the room and you're like, hey Nicole, you in here?
Therapy, patient
Nicole
health
is
showing improvements.
Nicole is a
continues,
doctor
there might
on
be
board the
hope, but the
Ishimura
others
and
uninterested.
also
However,
our girlfriend?
Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will.
Would you say,
Not
real
losing
talk,
my
you're one of the
patient or being
scientists
the
when you
talk
getting in
people
an escape pod?
Not again.
You mean at what point would I get into an escape pod?
Dr. Nicole
The
Brennan.
moment
Rig location.
I have the benefit of
Inconclusive.
like
Rig tracking
having
is
watched about a bazillion horror and science fiction horror movies. If I had heard, hey, we just found what looks to be an alien artifact of man-made origin, but I know that we ain't been out here, I am in the escape pod and I am leaving. I don't care how much my department head is like, hey, you're gonna be giving up your job and your health insurance is gonna end the moment that you get into that escape pod. And my response is my health insurance and jobs and benefits and the 3 days of PTO that you give me a year ain't gonna mean anything if I'm a walking like gore creature. It's around then. All right, we got bench. We got bench, so we're gonna upgrade the pulse rifle. Against my better judgment, we're gonna keep upgrading it. And I already have disregarded my own rules that were self-inflicted of always keeping one note around. It just goes to show how much I believe in the pulse rifle. People think it's bad because they never mag dump nodes into it. They just don't understand. Can you only save like 5 times? No, it's not like a ribbon from the Resident Evil series. I can save as many times as I want. I only have 1 save. And if I die, then I get prompted to continue in Weenie Hut Jr. mode or add forever. It's the babies. I ain't going in there. Babies scare me enough as it is. Remember the baby controversy when they had issues with the babies being part of the video game? I think I do remember that. Ew. Ads are gonna start in about 2 minutes. You can avoid them in their entirety and help out the channel and me a ton by subscribing, which is free with Amazon Prime. All it takes is 1 grenade to take those guys out when they deploy their little dart tentacles. The fucking baby crying, I could do without. That's for sure. Stop the bodies. Of course, the little baby necromorphs have credits. Why wouldn't they? You know, even, like, it's probably their allowance. It's probably their little baby allowance. What was that? Text log? Yeah, I could fucking go for some reading right now. Specimen 426 is ready for harvest, so I was going to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave. And some Sable has been moved ahead of her. Alvarez has been on the waiting list for 3 months now. Clerk earlier, one of them bought CEC stock at the last purchase. One didn't, so they were moved up. If that ain't the most goddamn space American thing that I've ever heard, I don't know what is. Gonna quickly grab one of these. Did I just fucking use a... Oh my god, I used a health pack, dude. Stop. Stop. Before you even open your little baby mouth, just stop. Wait a minute. Get some help. I wonder if I would hit the threshold for needing to have tagged my Twitch, like, excessive drug use, if I played that Pee Wee Herman anti-crack advert that you showed me that one time in Bandcamp. Franny, you remember? This is a filter room, as you were. My immersion. This is kind of a forehead thing. Do not get close to this. If you play this video game for yourself, getting too close is looking for raid going smoothly, just lots of yellings from the add-ons. What are you playing, Tia? Are you playing WoW or City of Heroes? Bah. Forgot how to turn this off. Okay, we have our node back. Huzzah. We need to grab the battery. Where is the battery? I don't want to get close to it. There's some kind of mechanic that I'm missing here. Oh, I just walk up to it. Of course. There we go. We got the other quest item, dude.
What's your status?
I found a shirt. I'm heading back there now.
I just got my shirt. Awesome, dude. How is it? Is it as comfy against your skin as I am? I mean, as your other clothes? Can you please detail me in a series of bar and or pie graphs how comfortable you are, or elated that you were wearing my symbology on your chest, having it so close to your various erogenous areas? Can you detail that for me? I need to hear it for science and marketing reasons. I forgot that you were here. But you also probably have a... Nope, you're fresh out of goop. All right. You have kids, Stoic. How do I stop mine being a zombie? I have a dog turd. And there ain't no going back. You just have to treat it like a... Spoilers for like a 15-year-old series at this point. You just have to treat it like The Walking Dead. Fuck off. I have no more weapons. I must switch. We Gucci. You just have to either keep your loved one in a barn, hoping that there is a quote-unquote cure. Never refer to them as zombies, so that you can way down the line, probably in like season 6, well past the point, that anyone is remotely interested in your series. Turn to the camera and say, "We are the Walking Dead." Because We Are the Walking Zombies is not the name of the show, or part of the nomenclature at all. World of Warcraft. Hi, my name is Stoic and I'm a Rizzlord. Oh my god, so true. Here's you saying this.
Stoic is a Sigma Grindset Alpha Chad, the most bossing
Oh
streamer
my gosh.
in all T, no cap.
I'm never gonna buy. I am gonna sell these.
Rizzler.
I'm gonna sell some of the plasma rounds for the weapon that I don't use. Am I gonna regret this? Almost assuredly. What the fuck? Was that your first time hearing that? Was that your first time hearing that, Gertrude? If so, it gets worse. Here's another one.
Stoic is bar none the most skibbity-riz robo-bro on this planet or the next. He's so phantom tax.
Dude. That's some good eating. I've not put it on yet. I'll send Tasteful semi-news for you later. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. just so that my wife can ask why I've been in the bathroom for 45 minutes and I say peeing and she says you've been peeing for 45 minutes and then I say yes, of course. What else would I be doing? Not just absolutely going to town. Don't be ridiculous. We have to plant the explosive charge now to clean the debris that obstructs us from the captain's rig so that we can then get his clearance card, get off this boat, go home, get some General So's, get some Angry Orchards, and just talk about what a heck of a doodle of a week we just had. We have run out of body bags. We need more people here. We truly are the Last of Us Part 2. There's a pally tank named Bunny. Okay, so remember that whole thing that I said about you being safe in an area where you can save? This is this is evidence piece number one that is not the case, well and truly. Do I save after having just saved? Yeah. You did not purchase this for me 2 years ago or whatever it released. I forget how long ago it was. It was 2023, right? Like early 2023, like a year ago. It wasn't that long. Gonna load up our real weapon here. Yes, I fear for the future of humanity. How about this?
Stoic is a Chad type Sigma grind setting Rizzlord.
Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Each one more cringy than the last. It's time. We are so fucked. Don't open that door. They have come. Sorry, we are full. Very unfortunate combination of sentences there. Ooh, we got an upgrade for the fucking thing that we're not gonna use.
Security clearance required.
Fuck off with your security clearance, dude. This is a bad zone. I remember this zone being bad. Just prep, just melee prep. Check your sixes, check your sides. Check your 3s and your 9s. Look around for the different miscellaneous objects that are littered across the environment. Identify what appears to be the story objective in the situation. Grab the nearest bar-looking thing. Keep it at you, because you're going to need it. You won't know when, but you're gonna. Trust me on this. Ammo for best gun. Thank you very much.
Security clearance required.
Security clearance acquired. Me. Always close at hand. These little orb things or stasis exploders. Oh my god, he drank the purple shake. You remember? I forget what the name of the character is. Grimace? Yeah, he drank Grimace's purple shake. God, that was a weird Mei. Wouldn't it? Alright, lights turned off, which means that all the bad stuff comes out. Am I correct in this assumption? Yes? No? Yes? Is there a fucking fly in here? Why are all these things dead? Why is there a fly in my room? That's not okay. That instantly, more than the game itself, triggered my fight or flight response. Oh my god. If you ain't the first of us. Holy shit, it's Marsh. Shout out. It's the Marsh who has been playing very enjoyably Final Fantasy X-2, which is a game that is not appreciated anywhere near as much as it should be. So he is doing the Lord's work by bringing it back, screaming and kicking into the light. He's also very cozy to listen to and does music stuff sometimes, which he means that he's about 300% more talented than I am.
I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's
and has about 500% more sex appeal than I do, even though that's not really my angle here.
It's just a sample. It's not enough to figure
Plus,
out
I'm already
here.
married happily.
Wait, where's that report from engineering?
And my wife's beauty rivals that of the oceans, the stars, the moon, and the moon. What am I fucking playing? Kerbal Space Program? The moon all at the same time?
So intact.
Wrapped up in the body of a... She's yawning in the background.
Time for real autopsy.
Wrapped up in the body of a Greek goddess. She's so used to just getting it piled on that she's just like, whatever. Whatever, you knave. She calls me knave a lot. It's kind of cute. Oh, we need to drag the power cell out. That's right. To remove the battery, ensure no power is being distributed. Did I grab everything from that room? Yes. Question mark. In the affirmative. Okay, now the spookums come out. Now the spookums come out. Baby, destroyed. Where's my other bar? Bar-chan. Text log? Not right now. That's a gross baby. No. Just stop. Everybody calm down. Ew, gross. I have to use the fucking one of the best weapons in the game, allegedly. We're all relaxed now, right? We can take a minute to breathe. Just take a minute, sit right there, and let me tell you about the story about how I went to Bel Air. Oh, this is the story all about how I got my life turned upside down. Eris is asleep. His bizarre explanation of the events. People are getting paranoid. He's starting to grow giant, bony infrastructure out of his nether regions. Yeah. So do I, bud. Doesn't make you special. Do I use this? My instinct is telling me yes. So we do it. Is there something that I can lock down that way? No, I need a security clearance for that. Thank you for the shout out. It's deserved. You're great. I like participating in your product, and I look forward to participating in additional products. It is an easy sell. IMO. LOL. This is a bad meat zone. You can tell because people are missing faces and there's a hole in the wall. Environmental storytelling going hard right now. There's something back here. There always is. Even though this isn't strictly an RPG, it has RPG design. It just says gross babies. I could have shot that. I don't know why I didn't. Are you engaged now? Stop. Stop. Respect my boundaries, please. Go on, deploy your things. There you go. Gross piece of business. Goodness gracious. What are they teaching kids these days? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, chat? By the way, if you're new here, this is what I'm about. You're not missing anything. I'm just extremely cautiously making my way through. So there's a long ass hallway that way. Yes, I'm supposed to go this way. Yes, I'm not gonna go that way. Well, I'm not gonna go this way, rather. I pointed the camera at another direction because you're not a mind reader as far as I can tell.
I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats.
That's so spooky.
And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out.
There's one behind me, isn't there? Yes, dude, it's what I say, dude, I called it. Do not run. If you run, you get in trouble. Your face one, you're at the public pool and you get yelled at for becoming excited and becoming slightly... you're slightly increasing your move speed. There we are. Good. It used to be so popular, I didn't realize it had a bad reputation now. Final Fantasy 10 too? What do you mean? Why does it have a bad reputation?
You were in surgery, so I left this with work.
And don't worry about bringing the mood down. I do that all the time on my own.
The situation's worse than
I actually revel in making things awkward and awful for myself.
The colony's population is now showing symptoms.
You're not inconveniencing me in any way.
More violence.
Okay, I have to go to bed, but thanks for the stream. Good night,
I know
Gerchie.
it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Or, sir, maybe I was wrong. We need answers.
We need answers. We need them now.
That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
Mr. Johnson became a spooky space alien, and he was the only one that had any kind of real hints for my crossword puzzle. We got a real problem on our hands here. The game is forcing me to look in this direction. Okay, I'm gonna let this play out on its own, all right? Because spoilers, like it's shock factor. I get it. Isaac, on your own time. It's shock factor. I get it. She's now looking ominously towards the camera and is gonna kill herself. Oh God, people are going insane. Understood, acknowledged. Sleep snoozers, dude. We all got problems. You know? I have to get up for work in the morning. You have to try to retain your sanity in an environment where people are rapidly dying all around you and you've been infected with like a parasitic mind control alien virus. All got issues. I'm gonna grab the battery. Probably need that. Stop. Looks like it's time for you to go to timeout. forever. Juliana, damn. Keep it moving. So we did a HelloFresh sponsorship recently. I had a lot of support on that. I appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. You get food. I get a reasonable amount of financial sustain from it. We're probably going to fire up a factor one soon, which, while not as cost effective, is also just produced meals instead of HelloFresh, which, granted, was extremely good for like 20 bucks for 4 meals. I'm not sponsored anymore, so, you know, my opinions have always been my own, but not sponsored, and I'm still saying that. The factors is just done. So like the increased cost is just the people on the other end cooking it for you. And I've used Factor before. I shouldn't probably blow my marketing load on you right now. I could have picked a better way to phrase that, huh? We're gonna move this. We're not gonna fire it, but we're gonna move it over here for reasons that are gonna become obvious soon. Are there any other objects in the environment that I can hold on to right now? Thank you, Ness, for donating to the Stoicism Stream 3 challenge, where I'm going to talk at you and with you for 3 to 4 hours about different strategies that you can practically apply to your everyday life to help you overcome challenges big and small. I'm also going to do what we did last time, which was set up a temporary anonymous forum that you can just go to, plug questions in anonymously without having to register anything. You don't have to put in any kind of details whatsoever. You just pick a username and plug your question in. I will see it. So if you're concerned about being thought of differently or talking about something that perhaps hits a little bit too close to home and you just don't want anybody to associate that with your username on Twitch, that's an option for you. That was very well. Stop. That was very well used. And people also posted memes in there, which I also appreciated, because people were like, "What's the best peppermint mocha?" I need to get rid of this piece of shit right now. Stop. Is this still alive? No. This thing is though. Okay, so that thing that just resuscitated the bodies is called a goofy gobbler. Don't look it up, just trust me at my word. And it will endlessly revive everything in the room unless you take care of it first. I like how I said I would use this thing and I just flatly didn't. Been saving up all week. I'm spamming hearts in my head at you.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me!
Fuck me, this sucks. I want to go home.
I saw it, Hammond. A flying
This is
turned
shit.
the captain's body into another one of those things.
This is
Same
stupid.
must have happened to Chen.
God, maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her?
This situation
Head
is
back to
really
the security
stinky, and I would
It's
rather
secret.
not be in
At
it.
least I can upgrade your clearance.
I'm going to take umbrage with one aspect of this game. I do not understand why they put the captain here and had that be your initial objective to get your security clearance upgraded. If you can believe it, which I still can't, and I'm the one playing the video game, the captain's security rig, the captain of the ship, the guy that tells everybody what they need to do, that needs to, in theory, have access to all parts of the ship, does not have the highest security clearance. He has basic bitch security clearance. He has the security clearance that's immediately above the one that is just the guy, like a guy on the ship. Which is insane to me. It is crazy that that is the case.
Clearance confirmed.
The janitor has a higher security clearance than the captain does. Why? Who hurt you like this?
Isaac.
I'm here.
Yes?
What the hell's happening?
The computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
Oh my
There's no
god.
time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
And there ain't no way anything is gonna stop me from going straight there. Listen to yourself. Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. The UI in this game is still great. I agree, it is. The 3D map could have been much worse than it is. There's very few games. Let's start this sentence over. There are very few games that are out there that worked or are working so hard to make the UI part of the environment in a semi-believable to straight-up believable way. Yeah, we can just go that way. I feel like I should go this way though. I don't necessarily know why. No, my brain is lying to me. There's no reason to go that way. This was not unlocked before? No, that is where we went. Why does my brain keep trying to send me in the wrong directions? It's basically Metroid Prime had a baby with Resident Evil 4, but those are great games. Very extremely true.
Clearance confirmed.
This is a me thing and not the game thing. I do not like having to try to remember all the places that I may or may not have found a level 1 security clearance thing. The doors will tell you what security clearance it is. Or at least should. There are boxes littered all around that straight up will not tell you. Which is real booty for me. Before I forget, and I'm just mentioning it for those of you that are aware keenly of what this means, we're going to be having another D-Gen week coming up next week. We're going to get some pizza. We're going to get some Chinese food. We're going to stay up entirely too late. We're going to eat ice cream for breakfast because my beautiful wife, my precious wife, is going to be visiting friends. I hate that I just did that. Okay. Wait a minute. Do I have money things? I do. I'm going to sell that so it's not taking up a slot. I'm going to get completely awful sleep. There is a substantially increased chance that we're going to be streaming on days that we don't typically. Tuesdays, Thursdays. I'm going to make it basically a rule outside of like very special events like my affiliate anniversary, cough cough, on 3/25, to never stream on Sundays, except if it is the only day I know I'm saving. I can't help it, dude. If I do an action, I gotta save if it's right there. What was I saying? I don't know, who cares? Yeah. Mechanics, dude. I was saying something. About something. Oh, if it was like a collab day. If I'm hanging out with somebody and they told me, hello, fellow streamer, it is me, fellow streamer. I'm not saving again. I'm not gonna do that to you. I thought about it as like a meme. And because I legitimately felt like I needed to.
Flight deck tram control.
They said, hello, fellow streamer. I know that you stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard or Original Equivalent, and on Saturdays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard or Original Equivalent, but I would like to play X game with you on Y time. Would you be able to make that on Sundays? Don't be save self-conscious, not on impossible mode. I appreciate your support more than ever. The thing is that it honestly does not even... I mean, it does mean something, because if I die on impossible mode, I do have the option of just continuing on hard mode, and all that means is that I won't unlock the carrot at the end of the stick, which is a special undisclosed weapon and armor. I have enough money, right, to get nodes? But I just compulsively save because that's what I do. I have almost enough for 2, so we are going to sell... I don't need more than 2 stasis packs. If I need to use more than 2 stasis packs, I'm already in enough trouble as is. I did not mean to completely exit out of there. That sucks for me. Gonna buy 2 nodes. Nodes are love. Nodes are life. I saved because I'm being given the option to. Not because it's a good idea. Yeah, that's forever locked until story events unlock it, I believe. There is a game that's on my radar that we may or may not segue to on Saturdays, because Saturdays are like my wildcard day, where it's not necessarily a continuance of the game that I've been working on until that point, or multiple. That's Enshrouded. The closest analogy that I can give you, which is not sufficient but is funny to me, is Pal World, except you don't get cute anime creatures. You just get humans, and everyone and everything is sad. That's pretty much it. You don't get guns. It's like medieval times. There's some kind of like, you know, mankind did the thing and dug a little bit too deeply and greedily into magic forces and unleashed like a magical plague upon the world, killing almost everyone. And so you're just a guy that wakes up in this universe, and you have to figure out what happened, resuscitate the world if possible. I know there was a cool story moment happening there. Sorry about that. We're just gonna take Mr. Fan with us, although I don't think we can. Maybe we can. The thing that impressed me most about the game is its atmosphere and the building system. The building system is voxel based, which, if you're not familiar with what voxel means, it typically means that you can.
Says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh shit! Oh, I remember this part. This part is spicy. Just because there's so many different ways that you can go.
That lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
But it's like true voxel based, in that you can manipulate things in your environment up to, or down to rather, 1 block at a time, which is very impressive. And it looks almost natural. So, given how good it looks, it seems right up my alley. It seems like it would grab me in a way that Pal World doesn't, because even though... What am I doing? Trying to like punch it? I don't need to punch it. Because even though I enjoyed Pal World for what it is, I enjoy being sad. It's one of my top 10 emotions. That and gas, I suppose. Just love being sad, dude. So anything that it taps into the Dark Soulsian tendencies that are natural to me and lets me build in a way that's both decorative and has a mechanical reason to it. You can't pry me. You can't pull hard enough to pry me away from the keyboard. I have pizza. I desire pizza. I desire you. Rub some of that pizza over my Marshalamu. Marshimothy. I didn't raise you to be like that. In fact, I didn't raise you at all. Probably explains why you're behaving this way. There's gonna be Gootman around here somewhere. The game is flatly unafraid to throw monsters at you in zero gravity. And in true zero gravity fashion, you cannot hear them until they're basically right beside you. Very atmospheric, very ominous. A little sussy. That's how we like to do it here. I wonder if Game Freak is going to feel any kind of fire from Pal World's success. The only word out of Nintendo of America or anyone in that hemisphere is that they're aware that Pal World exists and that they don't comment. They don't give comments on things, I guess. It's what they said. They just don't comment. Okay, why did I do this? I guess to access the flight decks that are locked to me. Sounds good.
Entering zero gravity.
I honestly don't think that Nintendo is going to do anything at all. One, because Pokemon is the most successful franchise that mankind has ever created, next to Mickey Mouse. So they have no reason to do anything except yearly or slightly longer than yearly releases until the end of time. I do think that they would make gangbusters if they were to release something like Pal World, even though that would run counter to their self-imposed brand or reputation as a, you know, it's like a kids leaning company or something. Family friendly is the actual wordage that I was aiming for there. I don't know why he stopped. Why he stopped holding shift. It's not like he has a stamina bar. It's so spookums. It's so spookums, chat. Yeah, why don't you ever look at me during? I know this is a weird situation for me to bring that up. It's just weird of you to put a picture of Lovander over my face, like every single time. At first I thought it was cute, but also kind of weird. Now I just think it's weird. Explain yourself. Do I go up there? I feel like I missed something over here. But I do not know what. Is there a battery over here? There is a battery over there, I see it. Anything that's going to give us items is going to be substantially helpful to us in ways that you can only begin to fathom. I think once we go over that threshold, then we have to start worrying about creatures of the night. Not like those. Okay, this is just a lore thing. I don't think it's changing the tracks actually does anything. Need to open the shutter. But I don't even remember what that does. Oh, it opens it over here instantly. That's a neat trick. I mean, they're correct. They didn't have to animate that at all. I've unlocked the goodie zone. How do you spot a fake gamer? How do you? If they are in a TikTok and they are playing what seems to be a video game or pretending to, and the controller is not on, there's your sign. It's not the only sign, but it is a sign. Now the consequence of that is that we had an avalanche of people that were doing things like pretending to play on like stuffed animals with like keyboards like duct taped to the sides of their head. So some good did come out of it. This option is not going to do anything for us on the left side, so we're going to activate it anyway. We're going to go uppies. Land Hither. This might be some kind of environmental puzzle that I'm not aware of. I'm pretty sure this is just lore. This is just a lore thing? Because none of these things actually move? As far as I understand. I mean, they're all pointing one way now. Is that good for me? Is this good? Why did I do that? No reason. Lamau. We're just gonna keep going. If it unlocks like an armor core mech, then that's just how this is gonna go. Alright, now it's gonna introduce oxygen mechanics to us. We're still in the part of the game that I remember. I have not played the game past Chapter 3. And I didn't play this off stream, chat. Like, I played this very steadily when it first came out. I did not pre-game. I promise you. I promise you I did not pre-game. Just checking my angles. Very important too, like we talked about. A little bit disorienting, but that's okay. I ain't playing with all that, dude. I ain't playing around with that. You kidding? Is anything else coming? I don't think so. I think Bow and Company need your help in League. They're dying a lot. I thought they were playing Lethal Company. Also, hello, Lost. I hope that you're having at least an above average day. And if not, you are welcome to have my crispy fruit all pear 100% freeze-dried pear packet. It's not a lot of food, but it is food, and it do be pears that basically last forever. So I don't know if that's going to push you emotionally in any particular direction, but it is something that you should know and be aware of. I think there's something preventing me from going out this way. Okay. It says that is space, idiot. Do not go that way. I understand. Acquiesce. I will grab this, though. Because little babies are going to come flying out of that, if I remember correctly. Right? Little baby hours? Yep. Are you fucking kidding me? Just stop. Just stop being gross for like 2 seconds. I'm dying. Ooh. I have ice cream, but thank you for the offer. Sick, dude, share. Awesome, I didn't know you had ice cream. That fucking changes everything. Forget about my fucking pears. Were they not able to get the... Was Bo not able to get Lethal Company working? I know that she has some kind of custom mod pack. Or trying to get a custom mod pack going. Which, I think Lethal Company is still an early access game. And even though it's been horrifically popular, almost in the same vein and for the same reasons as Palworld, it's still an early access game, so it's probably very unstable. So it is shocking to me that they were even able to get the mod to work that turns everyone into the thickest company people possible. What am I looking for? I'm looking for objects. Objects to sell. I should go back upstairs. I'm running out of air now. Do I respect me choking to death enough to consume the oxygen tank? The answer is evidently no. I'm gonna check for items. I'm not respecting the video game. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. We did it, baby! If you were near me, I'd give you a tub. I appreciate that.
Stoic is one none the most skibbity riz.
Gonna keep it moving. I can't believe that it's almost been 3 hours already. I love this game so much, chat. I appear to have been rubbed down with with sex oils. Why am I shiny like that? Okay, now I'm not shiny anymore. That was weird.
Clearance confirmed.
That was Vaselined down. We are not punished for ourselves, but by them. So true, homie. Sir, this is an Arby's. Plasma Energy Chan. Goodbye. You're gonna fucking come out of this. You never trust this video game. Maybe if I emptied it out? No? Alright. What is this item that I got? Volker's Rig? What does that do for me? I don't even know. It was some kind of item, wasn't it? The items? The Scratchbutt functional core of Hangar Supervisor Volker's Rig. I need this for something. Maybe it gives me level 2 access, which I don't even want to think about. Because that means that there's a whole mess of shit that I can now unlock that's about 50,000 yards behind me. I'm not going to be pathological in how often I like backpedal, because I care about your time as well as mine. Basically, this log is saying that there's like silly putty that's growing out of the vents, and that is bad because it's making machine no work. Love a shiny man. And make the machine run no good. And when machine run no good, that is bad.
Compromised. Correct course immediately.
Almost ate my little mixing stick in my coffee. Chad, what is your opinion on and you don't have to answer me if you're just quietly consuming my content. What is your take on using the little wooden stirring sticks versus just using a spoon? Having no opinion is also an opinion, which means that you are tacitly acknowledging that it's okay to use the little wooden sticks, which it is, even though I shouldn't say that part out loud because that's going to poison the bowl. Oh, it's a train room. Very exciting. Now, this is basically encouraging me to go back for the level 2 rooms.
Thank you for your patience.
Do we do that? I'm gonna go back and see if we unlocked anything. It didn't tell me that I upgraded my security clearance, so is the thing.
Medical.
We're gonna go to medical. We're gonna scout out the map. We're gonna see if there's any level 2 doors around. I mean, this is kind of cute that it's acting like a loading screen here. It didn't have to be like this. They could have just loading screened me and I would have been like, that's believable. They took the extra step and made it more inconvenient but much more immersive. I respect that. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at the map. This is a very convenient door for me. If I can open this door, emergency equipment storage, it means that I can access much more stuff now. So we're gonna go through here. Is there a stasis thing anywhere? There is not. All right. Very good. Put this here. I'm an idiot. Check your corners. I feel like somebody died here. This is the way, right? Yes. Ishimura Clinic. Now, even though... Wait a minute, is this just blocked off? It is just blocked off. What the fuck? I don't know if it's worth it to me to try to figure this out. So we're just going to go back. And assume that the game has our best interests in mind. I already don't remember how to get back. It's this way. Excuse me, sorry, awkward, sorry. It's this way and that way. I'm going to use up all my snoozes. So that you don't have to be exposed to more ads. Because believe it or not, chat, I care deeply about your personal viewing experience. Even though I compulsively save like every 2 minutes. That part I can do nothing about.
Mining engineering.
For sure and truly. It's a friendly reminder that we're simulcasting to both YouTube and Twitch. Twitch people, if you could consider subscribing to YouTube, and YouTube people consider following me on Twitch. Even if you don't give a shit about either platform, I respect that. I only mention it because I need to hit 500 subscribers on YouTube before they deem me worthy of being monetarily supported by people that care to on that platform. YouTube.com/@prostoic. Also buy my merch. East. Okay. It's not that bad. There's gonna be a varmint that's gonna pop out of the vent. No? Fucking shocking. Where does this go? Up these? There should be elevator music. Oh, this is where it came out. Oh my god. Alright, not again. Just to let you know, you're behind on the win rate for this run. What run am I doing? What game do you think I'm playing? Show us where you came in. Over there. Wait a minute. Is that a different area? I don't know, dude. I don't know. We're just checking around, just looking around. This I'm pretty sure is an escape pod. It's around here, chat, that I just stopped. So any point past this section, I have no frame of reference for as far as the remake goes. I vaguely remember story beats that may or may not be replicated from the original Dead Space.
It's all fallen apart since the captain died. Everyone down here is on
But it's
their
all
last
up in the
nerve.
air.
We thought the rioting was the worst of it. Till those things came through the vent.
Yeah, the walkers.
Faces. Fuck, those were my lunch buddies, Liz's friends, old boyfriends. And out of nowhere, the engines are screwed.
We
Primaries
are the
laboring,
dead
we're hemorrhaging
space.
Fuel. Fuck if I know why.
I don't know why I made a face at the camera like you can fucking see it. Oh, maybe with model 1.5 where I try to give my character a face if I feel like once we're carbon neutral on the amount that I've invested into the channel, then we'll talk about like a model variation that has like a face. If I can get one that's like that does that is not horrifically expensive. Cool, use the button. I'm gonna. This one? Or are you talking about this one?
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, but it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Can you handle it alone?
Sure. Fix the centrifuge, get the fuel running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Oh yeah, let me just drop whatever it is I'm doing and fucking click my heels and get this all neat and tidy for you. How about that? No problem. All right, we're not. There's a lot of stuff that we got to do in this section. I do remember that from the original Dead Space. We ain't gonna be doing all that tonight. We're gonna be doing that on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Regional Equivalent. Playing more Dead Space. If you like this even a littlest bit, following on Twitch and/or subscribing on YouTube helps a ton. If you like this a lot, consider subscribing here on Twitch. Netting you all sorts of emotes like my horrifically popular stabbing emote or my Let's Go emote. Every penny I get goes directly back into making these streams bigger and better. I will see you on Friday. Let me rate you out. Literally, do not go anywhere. I have you chipped as soon as you walk through the door, so I know where you are at all times. Let us send you over to... We sent you over to Sarah Nia before. I'm not sending you to PG because she has apparently been raided by a mega streamer, and because Franny would make fun of me. We're probably going to send you over to Felicity Ryan, who is a fellow member of the Ham Club, which is a organization with which I associate that does a lot of charity streams and things like that. So you're getting WWE 2K24. I am not going to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm going to send you Felicity Ryan. She's wonderful. Shut the fuck up, Franny. Raid, Felicity Ryan. I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye. Take care. Bye. Take care. Bye. Goodbye, my friends. Bye. Bye.